to Operation Buffalo. My name is Aftertaste, and this is going to be Turn 10 for the KMT in the United States. It is January 1941. We begin, as we always do, with technology rolls, but we're going to actually start with the United States income roll. We're going to 1d12, so let's just get on with it. I think I need a 9 to declare war. So let's see what happens. Shitty death. Fucking. Ah, that's shocking. The dice let me down. Whatever. Alright, let's just get on with it. You deal with the situation you're in, not the one you want to be in. Oops, that's what I'm saying. Okay, technology. Right, so we finished improved factories and improved construction last turn, so now we're going to move over to radar and improved logistics. So if I go on radar, use the right dice, and improve logistics. Might be too late to start this. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go for amphibious doctrine instead of improved logistics. Again, it's a bit late to start it, but we're more likely to complete it at this point. Okay, so we failed radar. We failed amphibious doctrine. We succeed with jet fighters. Hooray! We succeed with long-range aircraft. Hooray! Fail large ship construction. Fail heavy strategic bombers. And fail strategic rockets. So another disappointing tech program to go along with our disappointing rearmament roll. Fucking Congress. Okay, so a couple of quick hiccups to address just before I continue. The infantry that the British wanted to lend lease to the Netherlands can't be sent there because technically the Netherlands no longer exists. So this infantry will become British to be placed in the next British turn. The other thing was the minor port that I was going to start, that I completed in Samoa, does have to go into Samoa. I was thinking about that lend-lease return thing when I was wondering if I could cancel my purchase. You can't otherwise cancel the purchase unless it's a lend-lease, which can no longer reach its destination. So I have placed it in Samoa. Okay, moving on to purchases. We're going to be lend-leasing the British a transport. Oh no, that's infantry again. Let's try that one more time. British transport. We're going to be lend-leasing Iran. Oh, I love it. We're going to be lend-leasing a medium armour to Iran and a tank destroyer to the KMT. So I need to change the colour. So tank destroyer. And get rid of the colour for this for Iran. So we've got Iranian medium armour, KMT tank destroyer, and a British transport. The United States has improved construction, so that transport costs 6, so 12. So that's 16 for the lend-lease, bringing those down to 33. In fact, I'll put in a little lend-lease box. Okay, so then we're not at war, so we're following this line of purchases. We're going to finish the American carrier for 5. I'm not sure if improved construction affects something that's already on the build queue, so I'm going to assume it doesn't, and then if I can actually do that, I'll just reimburse myself for the next turn. We're going to be purchasing one. Did I get that? I did not. I'm having a mare of a day. One American fighter for 10. Okay, so that's Lend-Lease. 2 militia upgrades. That puts me on 18. Minus 2 militia upgrades for 4. 2 marines for 8. Which is down to 6. And we're going to finish this heavy cruiser for an additional 5. So the United States will have 1 remaining. So if, I'm pretty sure improved construction doesn't affect something if it's already on the build queue. But if it does, I owe myself 2 IPCs. But I wouldn't have spent it on anything anyway, I don't think. So that's not a big deal. So we have no... Oh, I just realised I'm doing this out of sequence because KMT is supposed to go first. Right, so all KMT are going to do is going to purchase a infantry and then they'll get 3 back. And they're not going to do any combat moves or non-combat moves. So I'll just copy this disc. So we have so underneath that KMT infantry soldier model, we've got a 10, a 5, a 3, and a 1. So that's a total of 10, 15, 18, yeah. So we now have 20 KMT infantry. That's the KMT's taken over. I just did that so that, technically speaking, I could have used that tank destroyer if I'd have sent it first. But I can't do that. So that's that out of the way. Okay, so those are the purchases. Combat movement, we have non-combat movement. This seaplane is going to fly over to Washington DC, and that is, before I forget, this American transport is going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4 to Hawaii. Hold on, yeah, and it's going to go in port in Hawaii, just on the off chance. It's just good practice. And this destroyer is going to go to San Francisco and go in port. I think that's it, yep. I think that's it for the American non-combat movement. Just really hoping to go to war this turn. That's really, really irritating. But there you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I was going to do if I wasn't going to war. Yeah, okay. That's it. Alright, so placing the units. So the British transports... Well, everything is now going to come out of the East Coast because the Japanese could choose to interdict if they wanted to declare war. So the British transport basically can't be interdicted. It's going to come from New York, 5 spaces to A21 and go in port. The Iranian medium armour is going to start in... well, it doesn't really matter. We'll send it out. We'll start Washington DC, through the Carolinas, and it's going to come through Suez, through Gibraltar, through Suez, through Maharashtra, and then show up in southern Iran. And then the KMT tank destroyer is going to follow the same route. Again, let's just say it's coming out of the Carolinas, and it's going to come this way into Maharashtra, railed. No, sorry, not Maharashtra. Oh no, 5. Yeah, the limit is 5. Sorry, I'm just going off the old rules there. Either way, it can come through Maharashtra along the rail, or it can actually come to Burma along the rail, because the limit is 5, and shows up in Yunnan. Yeah, sorry, I messed it up there. I've been reading rules trying to make sure I'm getting this all right, and I keep mixing up in my head with like old rules versus what the new rules are. But yeah, so that's the Lend-Lease. So placing new units. We're going to be, I think the only thing that's going in the East Coast is 1 Marine, so we'll grab this Marine here. and he's going to show up in New York. Very good. And then everything else. Okay, so the two militia upgrades, we'll delete them. We will delete this militia. So those 2 militia become 2 infantry. And we get the marine there. We've got a fighter in San Francisco. And then we have, excuse me, the American carrier and heavy cruiser going in port. I'm going to have to work on this. Okay, there we go. Okay, placing units. So that was the, so we collect our income. Oh, I can't believe that bleeding rolled a 1. That's a so we're collecting 55. So we're at 56, and I'm going to check about if improved construction affects units already under construction. So I'm either 56 or 58, but we'll say I'm at 56 for now. That will conclude the KMT in the USA. We will move on to July 1941. I'll hand you over to Nathan for Germany. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again soon, and goodbye for now.